Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along, find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons, so I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do
まず
and what they
探りを入
want.
れないと。
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
And let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it! Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the Evanurus. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evanurus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
どうもこの人たちは知ってるみたいですね。この神々について何か知っているのか。
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Avenurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he
じゃあソラス
imprisoned
は
them.
結構まともな、まともってまともじゃないけどね。まあまともな
Path is
方
in
なん
bad
で。
shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, you're injured. Stay here with the Veil Jumpers.
I can help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
Okay, fine. I'll stay.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
わかんないけど。これ敵
So that suit of armor is
これ
moving.
敵か。
We've got company.
新しい技覚えてダッシュ2回からこれ鎧は、ダメージをから守る疾走プラス上でボーナスダメージを与えて壊すこれか
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Irilin sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name! But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganar and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irilin said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's
なるほどね。
generating it. Something powerful.
それを破壊すれ
We
ばいい
can
のかな
find it and remove it safely, I mean. The bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these Darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Well, it hasn't run out yet. So let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which leaves us with what?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
皆さんこんにちは。ラルスカネスです。引き続きですね、ドラゴンエイジやっていきます。一応ですね、多分冒頭に軽くあらすじの方を入れておいたんで、引き続きやっていきます。で、とりあえず行方不明のベイルの跳躍者を探す。ということになってますね。あ、ここに行くんだ、まず。
Rook, you ready to go?
あ、ルーク、なんかいる。あれ、この人残るように言ったんじゃなかったっけ？
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. I need to get back in the fight.
Then let's go.
で、ここでハーディングと合流して、進めるみたいですね。でも使えるのは誰だろう。あ、もうイベント入っちゃうんだ。
I've never seen fog this thick in Demeter's crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
さて、ここがディメタズクロッシング。なんかいつもと様子が違うということみたいですね。
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is
まあなんかがあ
everybody?
ったんでしょう。あ、でもこれ崩すとなんかいろいろ手に入ることがあるんだ。
It's marked market day.
Oh.
People should be out selling eggs and buying
今日は市
bread.
場が開かれる日のはずなのに、
Abandoned.
これ明らかにな
They
んか
barricaded the
襲
main
われてる
entrance
な。
into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
おっと、村民を探せ。
It's blight. Even worse than in the
お
forest.
っと、あ、いたいたいた。
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
あ、
We'll be rewarded. All of us.
Someone used powerful magic to
何者
dominate
かが
the
村
minds
人
of
た
these
ちの精
villagers.
神を支配するため、強力な。なんか村人ももう正常ではないみたいな。まあ、ポーションがそこにあるって覚えておいて。
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer, sold spices to us, the best in Arlethan. I can't believe this happened.
Look at that.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
おっと、鉄火、あ、村人だ。
Look, more people. What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
あ、ここに生存者が、あ、違うわ。これじゃない。こっちか。おっと。
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Valara!
結構黒いな。ちょっとディアブロ4チックな
Jahel! He's alive!
黒さがありますね。
Valara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No. Listen. The gods. The gods have
やっぱりあの
returned.
逃げ出した神々が原因なんだ。
I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Valara, be careful. Help me, anyone!
さて、誰かが助けを呼んでますね。
Come on. That sounds close.
Help me! Hurry!
そうだよな、ドラゴンエイジっていうぐらいだから。
No, please!
あ、でも村長はまだ無事っぽいな。
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
ここで選択肢ですね。選択肢によってある程度進行が変わるみたいですね。深呼吸してまず落ち着けと。
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the veil jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
なるほど。どうもこの村長は怪しいな。それでベイルの跳躍者をおびき寄せたのかと。
So you brought the veil jumpers to the middle of town.
For a blood sacrifice.
Because the gods needed power.
Did you know what the gods would do?
The veil jumpers, they were just strangers. I thought if they were taken first, everyone else might be spared.
So you did know.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight. Everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
さて、ここで置いていくか助けるか。まあですね、彼が何をしたかについては彼の問題なので、とりあえず助けましょう。
Let's get him out of there.
ベララは反対するんだ。
This entire village is dead because of him.
I know.
まあそうなんだけ
Then
ど、
why spare him?
ハーディングは反対してる。これ結構好感度とかに影響するのかな。彼が悪い人間だとしても、こっちまで人殺しになっちゃいけないと思うんだな。だから3番。
We don't kill people. Not like this. We're not murderers. We're not like the gods.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for your gratitude.
Then, if I may offer some advice, steel yourself. I felt their power. The promises they make, it's irresistible.
Then try harder next time. Don't make me regret saving you.
Yes, of course. But you should be worried about the rest of the world. Or this will be our future.
さて、
The fade
これ
had
がどう
opened,
出るのか。
and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
さて、ということで、とりあえず調査結果を報告しろ。でですね、ファストトラベルが解放されたので、ここの、あれですね、この道しるべみたいな、これか。これだな。ここに、ファストトラベルできるみたいですね。とりあえずこの人たちに報告すると。
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Algernon and Gillinan used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of
かっけえ。
force.
あれこの人なんか酒場にいた人じゃないの？
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
この人は使えるんだろ
Lady
うか？
Morrigan?
Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except
そうなんだ。
Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it
す
is
ごい人な
now.
んだ。
Stopping Elganon and Gillinan shall require many hands.
多くの助けが必要である。まず支援に感謝しよう。
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods
うん、
was
ソラスが
just.
神々を
To leave them
監禁したの
unchecked
は
would
正
have been
解
the
だったと。
very end of Thedas.
なるほど。週末を迎えていたはずだ。戦慄の狼、ソラスのことを知っているのか？
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetus Crossing once the gods are through.
This is our fault. When we interrupted Solus's ritual, the gods escaped.
Would those feelings not be better used to put things right?
But how?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Stand up against them one step at a time. We don't have all the answers, but we know what we need to do. You're fixing the Illuvian at the lighthouse. Nev, Harding, and I are going to find this dagger at the ritual site. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
ということでですね、とりあえず探検を探しに行くということになったみたいですね。どうもそれが神々に立ち向かう力の一つになるらしい。ということで、それがなんかリリウムの探検というみたいですね。 ということですね。とりあえずオープニングの場所に、再び戻ってきたという感じですね。
I should have.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
まあそうかもしれないと。
Maybe you should have taken the shot, but we can't change it now.
Yeah. I just have to live with it. Right? Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escape from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric.
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
じゃあですね、探検を探しに行きましょう。
Look,
I can feel lingering magic. Powerful magic.
the dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn.
敵だ。
Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
ダークス
There's
ポ
one
ーン。
way to find out.
汚れが通行を邪魔している。これか。
Look, there it goes. Big darkspawn coming right at us.
来た。いきなりちょっとボス級だなこれ。あれ？あ、スペースか。おいて。こりゃ。間違えた。あ、スペシャルが打てますね。運動強化あって結構強いわ。打っちゃう。
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
結構減った。やべえな。おっとっとっと。あ、ここにいいんだ。What？ なんかですね、若干こういう感じでパズルっぽい要素があります。
Good work.
全然難
Let's
し
keep
くは
on
な
the
いん
trail.
ですけど、軽くこういうアドベンチャー要素があると。森の守護者のカウト。防御、急所ダメージプラス15。あ、これ頭装備出ちゃうの？これって何？あ、頭を隠せるんですね。まあでもこれってあれかな。外見隠すか。まあ外見隠した方が面白いので、外見をオフにして、まあ、装備のグラフィックを楽しむ感じでいきます。
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More dark spawn ahead.
なんかこれ3回で貯めるとなんたらなんたらってあるんだけどね。
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
スタンとテイクダウン。E でテイクダウンを行う。あ、そうなの？敵にダメージを与えてスタンゲージを満たす。最大になると敵はスタン状態になる。全ダメージに対して脆弱になり、一時的に戦えなくなる。テイクダウンをスタン状態の敵に行うと強力な攻撃になってダメージが上昇すると。上だ。ヒットポイントゲージの上にある、あれがスタンゲージみたいですね。あれを貯めて、で、これで、スタンできるんじゃないの？はい、OK。これがスタンみたいですね。で、ここで一気に叩き込むと、遅かったかな。まあそんな感じみたいですね。スタンシステムがあるみたいですね。まずいな。まず。これなんか回復あったよな。再生。安らぎのポーション。OK。で、これ使ってもらって、これ再生してんのこれ。この刃がですね、結構難しいんだね。でもこれ結構強いわ、やっぱ。強力なんだ。あー、でもスキーでかいね、やっぱ。これ、回復してほしいんだけどな。じゃあ、ちょっとアイスブレーカーを使ってもらおうか。時間減速だって。あー、これちょっと使ってもらおうかな。やった。これで一気にスタンさせるか。確認。うわ、いって。スタンしねえ。ガードシェアあった。たまんない。オッケーオッケー。スタンいける。よっしゃ。で、ここで一気に叩こう。よし。よし。こりゃ、スタン。オッケーオッケー。ああ、いいですね。いいですね、スタンシステム。いや、結構敵強い。いいですね。なかなか面白いんだ。ああ、いいですね。戦闘いい感じですね。あのぐらい強いといいな。戦闘の回数はそんな多くないから、このぐらい強い方が。あ、楽しいっちゃ楽しい。あった。あれか。あれ、どうやって当てるんだろう。あ、いった。あ、下にある。下。あ、わかった。あった。あれだ。下に行って、それがここに行って、あ、わかった。で、ここはですね、この汚れをこうやって壊すと、多分開くはず。
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
で、これが開くはず。あれ、開かないよ。開かせんの？開かした。オッケー。まあ、基本的にはこの遠距離でやった方が強い部分もあるわな。ブレイク削れたければ遠距離の方がいいのかな。あ、でもこいつのどうしてなの？すげえ範囲。 こいつは遠距離やるもんなのかな。まあ使い分けた方が良さそうですね。あ、これが探検か。おお、かっこいい探検だな。
Harding?
あとなんかなんかハーディングひどいよな扱い。あれあれ、うわ、なんかこれやばい探検なんだよ。うわ、おお、突然だな展開が。
Harding!
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me?
おお、めっちゃ強くなってる。ハーディング強くなるのかな。おお、ダークストーンを倒せ。
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
おっと、爆発フェアと起爆アビリティを組み合わせて爆発を起こす。一部のアビリティは標的に爆発を付与する。各爆発フェアは対応する起爆アビリティがある。爆発を発動するとエリア全体に一定量のスタンとダメージを与える。なるほどな。これって何？どうやって見分けるの？タブでアビリティホイールを表示。ハーディングの撃破からナーブのアイスブレーカーを使う。ハーディングの撃砕起こして、でここに行くってことで、ああなるほど、こうやって準備しとけばいいのか。これで、おお、これだ。おお、なるほどね。すげえ、なるほど、こんなことができるの。いいですね、このシステム。でもクールタイムがあるから。右から待って、右からなんだ。難しい、結構難しいこれ。まずこいつやっちゃわないと影が散るのはきつい。今度ガードされた。これ使ってもらおう。あ、使えない使えない。じゃあこれアイスブレーカー取っておいて、じゃあ時間減速使ってもらおうか。でここでブレーキしてしまおう。これやブレーキしてないのこいつ。オッケーオッケー。あれ、あ、死んだ。リリムグール。おお、浮いて。これあなんかどこからこう引かれてる。こいつめっちゃしぶといな。どこ行ったあいつ。 こいつまた来たよ。いてる。うわ、いて。これやっと回復しよう。ブレーキいける、ブレーキいける。やっ、待って待って、これ、あ、危ない危ない危ない。これいける、使える使える、いけるいける、コンボいける。これでコンボしてもらって、その後じゃあポーション使ってもらおうかな。あ、これダメなんだ。複数は無理なんだ。待って待って、こうやって、で、コンボをやって、で、やるとブレーキでなくて済むんじゃないの。オッケーオッケーオッケー。乗り合って。まだ捕まんないのか。あ、消えた消えた消えた。うわ、いって。レディアゲーンって言ってますね。もう一回使えるのか。あ、来た。じゃあ使ってもらおうか。いけるいけるいける。あ、でもあいつが溜まってない溜まってない溜まってない。いけるかな。いけるいけるいける。じゃあこれまた使って。よしよしよし、オッケーオッケーオッケー。なるほど、なかなか複雑ですね、このゲーム。めっちゃ戦闘複雑。あ、なるほど、そういうコンボがあるんだ。いや、奥深いですね、これ。やっぱ元が RPG だからな。
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
これが2人の神なのかな。
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you?
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We
なるほど
can't.
ね。多分なんかソラスが関係してそうですけどね。なんかソラスの力が止められてそうな感じだけど、それは恵みだと思う。
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel connected
To
the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
まあとりあえず信じているってこと。
I trust you have all this handled.
You
まあなんか
always have
悪い
things
力じゃ
handled.
なさそうだけど、
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
最初はちょっとビビ
I
っ
have
たけど。
faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but
あら
good?
ゆるドワーフの歴史。なるほど。さて、これでとりあえず、まあ探検はとりあえず手に入ったって感じですね。で、グールから探検を取り戻したが、探検に触れたハーディングは大きな影響を受けてしまったと。どうやら彼女と医師の間にある忘れられていたつながりが蘇りつつあるようだ。これが何を意味しているかはまだわからないと。マイ・リガーズ、アンコモンショートボウ。かなり強くなれますね。スタン力って、スタン力ってスタンゲージを削る力か。で、ソラスととりあえず接触するということみたいですね。大変だったが、その価値はあった。
Amazed this thing still works, seeing how many times I messed up the magic and broke
多
something.
分これ前作の話なんじゃないかなとは思いますね。過去の思い出っていうか、まだ始まったばっかりですからね、ゲーム。
Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
But perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
And what story shall we tell now?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't going to work.
So you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
But we can stop them from freeing the Blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
なるほど。
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
なるほど。信奉者を追えってことかな。
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
なるほどね。なんかソラスはすごいまともなやつだけどな。ベリックと話せ。ベリック。ベリックはあれかな？治ったのかな？
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed.
治ってないんだ。
You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You risked your neck to bring down an entire slavery ring. Pretty much
あ
by
あ、これ多分
yourself.
前作の話なんじゃないかな。
Sure. I got winded about 5 minutes in. You did most of the work. Ticked off a bunch of Minrathous big shots, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen.
みたいな状況を
With
う
a
まく切り
plan
抜
that
け
no
る。
one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
さて、で、とりあえず今後のことについて相談しに行くみたいですね。新しいエリアに入った。
Nev, you've got wisps.
Yeah, they came with the place. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
なるほどね。興味は惹かれますね、アサシン。魔導士殺し。その評判通りの実力はあるのか。
It's a fancy name. Can he back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Time to make new friends.
We'll see if it works.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic. And who fights the worst of it?
The Shadow Dragons. Good idea. Resist the gods with our own resistance group.
If the gods enter the empire, our contacts back home might get something.
You know, I miss the other shadows. Or I do when I get a second to think.
How many of those have you had?
I don't know. 5?
Sounds about right.
So we talked to the crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
なんかこれでやっとなんかいろんな世界に行けるようになるのかな。まだ。
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike,
Oh.
and it is not.
なんか精霊が出てきた。
And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now.
狼の牙。
Old paths.
今お前
A
が持って
new
る。
journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
まあ警戒はしておこう。
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
というところでですね、なんか自由にワープできる方法を多分今開放してるところみたいですね。まあ例のごとくですね、続くかどうかはちょっとわからないんですが、まあ、続けられる限り、まあ、ドラゴンエイジの動画を作っていく予定ではあるという感じですね。ということで、今回の動画はここまでとなります。それではご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また次回の動画でお会いしましょう。